Ed, I appreciate you being here, sir, and I appreciate that we're able to do this. I'm gonna let the listeners know I was late on this because we're having
Oh, no
some
worries.
difficulties, but thank you for sitting down on a
Oh, no worries.
Monday,
It's Labor Day.
on a holiday. Look at us, we're still at work, Ed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
It just doesn't stop with us.
The grind never stops.
We're workhorses.
Hey, you are, man. I'm just chilling, too. You know.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you, sir. All right,
There you go.
you're part of this.
Exactly. There we go.
We're
We're in this together.
we're as they say at work, a family. You know.
Exactly.
But I really do appreciate it, and thank you for spending your holiday on the
Of course.
podcast. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I really wanted to start here that you're from Chino, yeah?
Yeah, originally from Chino, yeah,
Very nice.
and
You're
that's where.
down the street from me. I'm in Yorba Linda, so we're
Oh, nice.
real close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to work at Actually, no. I'm sorry, I was confusing it for somewhere else. Yeah, Yorba Linda is more east, right?
Yeah,
It's
yes.
from
Well,
Chino. Yeah.
no. I guess it's technically more west, technically from Chino, but like
Oh, okay.
I'm right on the border there
I got
to
you.
to Corona. So
There we go. We're
we're
neighbors.
we're both way out there, man.
Yeah,
Close to nothing.
on the edge of society.
Yeah, we're definitely on the outskirts. Yeah, me and you, dude.
Yeah. Originally from Chino, though.
Do but you still live there or no? You moved.
No, I live in LA nowadays,
Oh,
but
okay. Made the move. Made the move.
yeah, made the move a few years ago, and but I still do end up going out there once a week because my other bandmates still live out there, so we made them Pomona to practice every week.
All right.
So yeah,
Not too bad.
not too
Distance
bad.
wise, no.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, where would you go to see shows and whatnot?
Oh, dude, that was like the Glass House, pretty much anything around there. But then it was mostly a lot of like, yeah, like the big acts that would stop by. They would pretty much only hit Pomona, and that was the last city. And then if not, you'd have to go to LA. But yeah, like then there was a lot of house shows popping up. But yeah, that's how I spent my days as a young boy in Chino, California.
That's not a bad way to start. Yeah, there's just really like no venues over there, right? There's nothing to go out and see kind of close, right?
There was there was that venue BLHS. It was like a
BLHS.
DIY spot. Yeah, there was a lot of bands that played there. But before that, they were called 12th and G, and they were in Chino. But I was still I was probably on 12th and G where the cross streets, and I lived on 10th Street in Chino, and I would always like go skate down that way, and I would always see like these punk rockers kind of hanging by the train tracks. And I was like, "What's going on over there?" And it wasn't until later when I started getting into the music scene that I found out there was like a super sick DIY venue, and it was like bands like Joyce Manor were like playing there all the time and stuff. So I was like, "Oh dang, well that sucks." There was a scene right under my nose this whole time, but I mean, I was still too young, to
Yeah.
even be into it, I guess.
When do you feel you started getting into it? Started getting into music at what age?
Probably once I got to maybe a freshman in high school. I mean, I was always into music, but I wasn't like an avid, show goer until I got a little older.
Hmm.
My parents were just letting me go out and whatnot. Yeah,
Skating to Pomona, sure.
yeah. It was like that was pretty much what I do. I was like, you know what, we'll take the good old train there.
So I mean, there were some, but not a lot of local bands kind of popping up around this time.
No. Uh, yeah, there wasn't a huge scene. Even it didn't start popping off till like 2013, 2014. I feel like,
Hmm.
you know, it was, and then we started throwing house shows and whatnot. And yeah, it was weird. The high school I went to was like, I felt like there was a lot of people weren't into that type of music at the time, so it was hard to get people out there. And then you kind of started like, reaching towards other like the surrounding cities, and then eventually it started catching on. And then there was not only house shows in Chino, there was starting to be house shows in Upland or Rancho or whatnot. Yeah.
Sure. What was the kind of first bands to get you interested in creating your own music?
I was really into bands like Together Pangea, um, Ty Segall, um, like finding about Daniel Johnston was like a big thing because I was I was like, oh, anyone could write music. It wasn't like I was never in like I had never taken guitar lessons or anything. I didn't start playing till I joined the band. So it was it was like, oh, maybe I could write my own songs. I don't have to be super good. If I learn the basic chords, then I could write some songs and whatnot. And I guess I've taken that and ran with it at this point.
Hmm. So you're mainly sticking with just writing stuff, writing as much stuff as possible in the earlier
Yeah,
days. I mean, was this
yeah.
even before the band that you're writing stuff at
No,
least?
no. When we started it, it was a joke. I was just I was in it just because I thought it was fun. I then never took it seriously, and then as we started playing more, I was like, well, I could kind of write my own songs too. And I got a guitar, and then started learning from YouTube and just looking up what does this chord look like or whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I didn't start taking interest in music until I was kind of already in it, which is kind of funny.
It's good though. It happened anyways.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
now I'm like, how do I get out of it? you know?
Yeah, YouTube that. Try to see if
Yeah.
there's any videos regarding that. So when the high curbs started to formulate, what was your idea towards you? Were you like, all right, this, I mean, as you said, kind of, it was like a just a kind of a funny thing, a good way to spend some time, right?
Yeah, right.
When did that start to change and you were like, man, this is actually really sick that we're doing this?
Um, I feel like I, once I played our first show, I was like, oh man, I think we should keep doing this. And then we kept playing more house shows, and I guess it's just been like a steady, like there's a new interest. First I was like, oh, we should throw our own house show, and that was like the next big step. And then, oh, wouldn't it be cool to play with our homies here? And it was like that was the next step. And then finally we were like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to play at this venue? Blah blah blah. And now it's just been like thing after thing where I'm kind of stuck with it because I just keep getting new goals for it. So I was like, there wasn't any point where I was like, I'm gonna stop doing this. It's not fun because it just keeps getting funner and funner. But yeah, like right now, we're headlining the Roxy in a couple weeks, and I'm like, oh well, that's the new goal.
Wow, man,
And
that's
then after
awesome.
that, yeah, I don't know.
So this all started around 2013-ish, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. And you still in high school at that time?
Yeah, we were, I think, juniors. Like it was probably like sophomore going to junior summer type. Yeah.
Wow. That's I mean, that is just, that's great that momentum was happening, or at least spark was happening in high school. That's very important.
Yeah.
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 It's good to hear about, Ed. Let me tell you that. It warms my
Yeah.
heart to
Thank
hear
you.
that.
Thank you. Yeah. It'll
That's
be
great.
10 years in March or something like that. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Going back to kind of first show, that first house party that you guys played, do you remember how you felt after doing that, after stepping on stage and performing in front of others?
That one was cool because it was like I just remember it was like all a bunch of kids from our high school that weren't necessarily into the music, but they just kind of came to to the party, and it was like, oh, cool, we threw a party. It was always like people were throwing parties, but never a house show with live music. So it was for sure cool. It brought a lot of people from, I made a lot of different friends that night, which is pretty funny. There was kids from, it would just be the city over, but you would never see them, So
Sure.
it was like, oh wow, there's people that are into this.
Wow. Do you kind of still have that same sentiment now when you after you play a show and you're like, wow, like look at all these people that kind of showed up for
Oh
this?
yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. I'm at a point where I'm like, I feel super down on myself. Maybe like, for the when we're not active, and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? Why am I still doing this? And then, we play a show, and then there's hundreds of kids there that are, they're singing the lyrics and whatnot. And then I'm like, oh, it's easy to forget, And then once you're there again, it's kind of like it's fulfilling. So
Is it the most rewarding part for you? Is to
I
perform
would say,
live?
yeah, I would say it is. I would say, I would definitely say so. Yeah.
How does it feel having a kind of a connection between yourself and in the audience like that? Like
Uh,
people are shouting the lyrics back to you that you wrote on your own.
yeah, it's surreal, man, and it's a great feeling. I don't even know how to describe it. I just don't ever feel like I'd have that reach or connection with someone else while I'm doing this. So then when it does catch on, it's rewarding to me. And one thing is like seeing, oh, how many streams is your song getting, but you don't really get like, oh, are you enjoying the song? You don't really see that until you actually see the people's faces while you're performing it. So I think that's the difference.
How do you feel right before you step on stage? Right, the
Uh,
the moment right before you get on that stage to perform. What's running through your mind?
Honestly, I'm like, oh dang, I think everyone's gonna leave, but but no, that I don't know. I've been I feel like that's just every musician.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that might be like a very common mindset between everybody. Like,
yeah,
oh shit,
or
where'd
it's
everybody
like,
go?
or it's like subtle trauma from like our earlier shows when they'd make us play last and then everyone left. And so I just feel like that I'm just like, oh fuck, I hope no one leaves because that would really suck right now. Because that's definitely happened to us, years
Oh,
ago. But,
oh man.
I feel like I always have that fear. I'm like, fuck, I really hope they stay,
That shit'll fuck you up, huh? You're
dude. Yeah,
just
that's
you keep
fucking
on
one way.
thinking about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yep.
What is the key difference between playing like a house show and playing a venue? Does it feel different in like the vibe, or what exactly is the difference between those two, playing those two different kinds of places?
Yeah, I think house shows are way more fun just because it's a lot more raw and energy, and there's not really a stage. You just face to face with everyone, but you don't have a monitor and you don't have like you just sound really shitty. I think at the end of the day, and you can't play 5 house shows back to back, but you could definitely play five shows at a venue back to back. Yeah, I mean that happened to me on a tour. Like I lost my voice the first night because we played a house show, and I was like, fuck. So I think that's the key difference. They're like, trust me, people are always like, oh, you guys should play more house shows. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool, but it's really hard nowadays. It's like, or our equipment gets fucking broken. There's a lot of that too.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun. Once in a blue moon, it's very fun to do.
What it was what, maybe like a year ago or so now that your guys' van got broken into, speaking of stolen gear and whatnot?
Yeah,
Oh man.
September I think of last year or something like that. Yeah,
Coming up on a year now on that.
dude. yeah, that sucked.
I bet. What did you ever like find out like where that's like, did you ever find any of the stuff that was stolen, or was it
No,
just it was
no,
all
no.
gone?
Yeah, we got robbed by some good robbers, dude. The the only good thing is we got our van back, but all the equipment was gone. A lot of a lot of like a lot of that EDD money that the boys bought over that they used to buy like vintage shit over the pandemic. We didn't even get to play with it for live
Fuck.
reasons. So yeah, I was like, damn, that sucks, man. I don't, I don't use equipment, so none of my stuff got stolen. But the boys in the band, dude, they were hurting. You
Shit.
know, yeah, it's fucking bummer.
Oh man, that's it was in Chino. Was that van in Chino at the time?
So it was in Moreno Valley actually.
Okay.
Berto he lives in Riverside, and he stopped by a Target or a Walmart, I think, in Moreno Valley, and then went in the Walmart. When he came out, the van wasn't there, and I was like, fuck. Yeah, I thought he called us, and I thought he was just busting our balls, and he was like, no, seriously. I was like, fuck. Yeah, yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, I never found anything.
Oh
We checked
man.
everything, but yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get much. We didn't get anything, I should say.
I mean, you got the van though, right?
We got the van, so
All
that
right.
at least we had the van. We did have to put money into it after they destroyed our ignition and our locks. But
You
yeah,
guys,
I was
you
just
guys use that thing to tour with, right?
yeah. That's the van we used to tour with, and I was in retrospect, I was thinking how funny it was that we got robbed in Moreno Valley, and then years prior we would like tour to SF, and we would leave everything in the fucking van, like in a random spot, and just walk away and do tourist things because we are just like, oh fuck it. And I was like, I'm surprised we didn't get broken into like years ago, but it had to be at home.
That really sucks, man. I remember reading about it. I was like, oh shit, like that sucks, you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was
What are you gonna do?
definitely
Not go to
shitty.
Walmart though? You got to go to Walmart if you got to go to
No, I mean,
Walmart.
yeah,
That's
well,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't be scared.
You got to live
We
your
got air
lives.
tags. Yeah, we got air tags. So maybe this time at least we know where they take the stuff too.
There you go.
But
That's a
you know,
step up.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
you remember
that's
your first touring experience?
yeah, I do. It was very fun. We had just graduated high school, and we did like a West Coast tour that I tried to book, and the first night of the tour was in San Francisco,
Your
and
favorite
the
city, dude. Yeah,
dude,
touristy
and
stuff.
yeah, and the funny part was nobody knew who the fuck we were, so nobody bought tickets. And as soon as we got there, the venue canceled it because they were like, dude, no one's coming, dude. And I was like, all right, well, fuck. I guess we'll go back to the travel lodge. Like, you know, and don't get me wrong, it was still a great time just because we were with friends and whatnot, our first time on our own outside of Southern California. But after that, we went to the Pacific Northwest, and it was like one of the best times I've ever had. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Wow. That's really rad. Did people end up buying tickets along the way at other
Uh,
spots?
they ended up being, so the thing with the San Francisco one was I didn't know anyone out there that threw house shows because and then everything else after that was a house show, so it was just a good old party the whole way there, you know.
Losing your
But
voice and whatnot. Sure, Ed. Yeah,
yeah,
that's why you
yeah,
do it.
oh yeah, definitely lost it.
What was
But
the most crazy shit you've seen at a house party?
uh I feel like I talk about this every time somebody asks me this question. It was in Portland. Some They were playing like in the backyard or something, and the neighbors were some hippies, and they were not fucking with the heavy music, and so they had human manure in their back, and they just started tossing it over the fence.
Oh,
Just yeah, it was the worst smell ever, dude. It was so fucking gross. We got it on like our merch box, and like, yeah, it was real bad.
and
That's
how did
probably
how did that get resolved?
um, fucking well. The band that was playing kept playing with like shit all over them, which was like, oh fuck yeah, that was pretty punk rock. And then my drummer Korbe at the time was working at Target as a janitor, so he's like, dude, I'm used to this shit. So he just cleaned all our stuff up, like sanitized it all good. Yeah, so he was pretty. Yeah, he was the hero of the night. I'll tell you that.
Wow, that I mean that is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was literally crazy shit. Literally. Yeah, yeah, that was probably the craziest. Got got a gun pulled at one show.
Oh
That was
man,
pretty dumb.
where
That was
was
like
where was that? Is
it,
it
that
around
was in
here or
like
was it?
yeah, that was like in Covina or some shit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know,
dude,
man. You gotta
actually, dude,
you
I
gotta
just
leave the
found out,
state and you gotta leave the counties and stuff to not have this bad shit happen to you, man. That's what
dude.
this sounds like.
There is actually a crazier time. We played in La Puente once. It was like we were still in high school, and we were playing this backyard show. We played blah blah blah. We're getting all our shit, and then there's like these cholos outside, like they're like talking shit to each other. And I think one dude fucking broke a bottle and stabbed another dude in the neck. And we just watched that happen. And we're like, all right, we should probably go. Got in the van. And then just in April, we played with this band called Chico. And one of the dudes in that band was there that night. And he was telling us that that dude ended up dying that day. And we're like, oh, fuck, that's really crazy. So that's pretty fucking crazy.
That's the
Yeah,
craziest shit for
yeah,
sure. Man,
that
broke a
was pretty
bottle
fucking
and
crazy.
got him in the neck. Damn.
Yeah,
Well, did you think he was gonna survive
I
originally?
don't know, dude. I was like, I just what I mean, I
You're like
was
a high school kid.
I was dude, I was like 16 or 17, so I kind of watched it happen, and it just looked kind of not unreal happening. So we're like, oh, okay, we should get the fuck out of here. Grabbed all our stuff and then just left. And yeah, I guess that happened. Like, fuck, that's crazy.
That is wild. Wow. Has
Yeah,
anything that crazy happened at a venue show? Or is that just reserved for the house shows?
dude, I don't. Um, there is a fake. Are you familiar with the East End Block Party in Santa Ana?
Yes, yes, I am.
Uh, one year when we were playing, we didn't get to play because there was a bomb threat, or like or
Fuck, dude.
somebody said they saw a grenade on the floor, and then they like shut this whole thing down. Like the fucking the chopper was like lighting everyone up, like, yo, everyone get the fuck out of here. And we're like, oh well, I guess we're not playing. And then turns out it was just a grinder, like a weed grinder, that was in a it looked like a grenade, but it was a weed grinder. I don't know. That's yeah. There's a lot of bullshit that that musicians have to deal with, but
Gosh
I
dang
wouldn't
it.
say anything crazy like that ever happens at venues. Luckily,
Because you're
you know.
outside at the block party.
Yeah, yeah.
That's still an outside gig.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, no.
Wow.
Inside, I guess security does make a difference, huh?
Does it? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't really know.
Was there any bands that you were looking towards in your earlier days as like guidelines, like even if you knew them or not, just like, oh, we should do shit like they did shit, just so we can kind of get a leg up on this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there wasn't like, dude, just being like a brown dude is so much different than like in the scene in general, because there was no one that you could look at and be like. Also, there's like a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah.
So even you couldn't just ask someone and they'd get weird about shit, you know, and like, oh, how'd you get on that fest? "Oh, I don't know, I just got it." I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It just, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of that, a lot of like payment situations too, where they just like other bands don't want to tell you, so you don't know if you're getting ripped off. Like a lot of that. I don't know. I wouldn't say there's a band that we looked at or other bands to see how they were doing stuff, just because it was a lot. It's a lot of trial and error, and it still is till now. You know, so I've been trying to, you know, there's younger dudes that, you know, if they ask us questions, I'll be
You go, I don't
transparent.
know. I've no
No, dude,
clue.
no,
I
no.
don't.
See that
I'm not
yeah,
even
no,
in a band, dude. You got the wrong
yeah,
guy.
dude. It sucks when it's because I know what it's like to be on the other side. You know, it's like where you're almost fucking clueless, or if you don't know if you're getting ripped off. And yeah, I if any young musicians have questions, like we're always down to help you guys out with
If
anything we
any
can.
young musicians have any
Yeah.
questions, do not bother Ed with them. He's a busy guy. He can't be
Yeah,
bothered with it.
yeah, ask someone else. Ask a successful man.
Take your shit somewhere else because Ed doesn't want to hear it. You enjoy being rude to these kids just because you're like less people to step on my shit, right?
Yeah, I put my sunglasses on and just fucking Elvis them, dude. I just gave them the finger guns.
Yeah, you're like,
Hey,
hey, I
hey,
gotta get
kid.
I gotta get out of here. I don't have time
Yeah,
for this. That's you. That's your
yeah. That's
that's your deal.
hey, kid. Gotta go.
Yeah,
Maybe next time, and then I throw my sunglasses on.
yeah. Because
Yeah,
you're successful now. You make a lot of money. You make like what,
yeah.
dude? You made like 100,000 like on pre-sale to tickets. Like it's pretty
That's right.
wild. Yeah,
That's right, dude.
you know, time for
Just
them.
just a 300 square feet apartment, baby. You know what I mean?
Good on you, dude.
Thank you.
When did you feel it was time to move out of Chino?
Dude, I had been wanting to just get the fuck out of there since, you know, I guess since I graduated high school, but I just kind of did it on a whim, just because I was like, yeah, well, I'm just gonna move, see how it goes, and then it was cool for a year, and then the fucking pandemic hit, and I was like, oh shit, dude, this place kind of fucking sucks now. You know, there was like, why the fuck did I move to Chino to do nothing? You know, like that was kind of like my thing. I was like, you know, there's nothing to do here, and then I moved out here, and there was nothing to do here for about a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah, ironic, right?
Wow. So you're gonna move back? That's what you're
Oh,
saying.
dude,
You got it.
I've thought about it, but no, I'm good. I'm chilling now.
Is it difficult to be separated from the rest of your bandmates?
No, I wouldn't say so. I still see them once a week, and we talk. So it's I don't think I would say that we'd probably get more things done if if we all lived closer to each other. But I don't know. I'm sure it'll probably be the same. You know, if we all have jobs and fucking lives, so it's it's still I'm sure scheduling would still be an issue.
Sure. What was the worst job you ever had?
Dude, I worked at Tommy's for like fucking 3 years. That
That's a
was
good
really
gig. What is
it
your
was
problem with it, dude?
dude. It was too okay. First of all, dude, I gained like fucking 50 pounds probably from just eating cheeseburgers every day
Yes, that
that were
makes
free.
sense. Yeah. If it's on the table, dude.
Yeah,
You,
I never got a raise. That kind of sucked. What else? The fucking there was no air conditioner back there, and I'm
ooh,
just like
yeah.
working a fryer and a fucking grill. Like, dude, it was. I found a crack pipe in the bathroom. Like, yeah. There's like, there's a lot of reasons. I was like, dude, I need to get the fuck out of here. You
You said
know,
that's for 2 years. You said you were there
dude, I was there for 3 years. Dude.
3
Yeah,
years.
yeah. I was going to school, so you know, It was just a little part-time gig, but anytime I'd fucking step foot in there, I'd be so bummed.
You didn't quite quit on them, did you? You're not supposed to be doing that, dude.
Yeah, I
It's an
did it.
epidemic now.
I was like, dude, I didn't, dude. They fired me. No, I'm just playing.
Where'd you go to college?
I dropped out, but I went to Cal State San Bernardino, and then
Yeah.
I went to Chafee for a bit too.
Okay. What was it? What'd you go there for? What was your like? I'm gonna do this.
I was trying to be funny enough, I was trying to be like a radio host, so I went in with mass media communications, and then I was probably like I wonder now what the fuck they're calling that, because I feel like since 2014, like that industry's kind of been dying off, you know.
It's called a podcasting class.
It's called a podcast now,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't, yeah, I was like, fuck, I dropped out, and yeah.
If you hadn't dropped out, do you think you'd still be doing the band and everything?
No, I feel like I ended up prioritizing like just doing this band shit and trying it out. But dude, trust me, I think I'm going through a midlife crisis because I've been questioning that. I'm like, did I make the right fucking choice? Like, holy fuck, I could have been a doctor, dude. I've been doing this band thing for like 9 years now. Like, that's fucking, you know,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
you're not even at the middle of your life. How old are you?
I know, dude. I'm 25, but
25.
still,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like,
dude.
holy
Yeah,
shit, dude.
yeah. Okay, that's
I still have those intrusive thoughts. I'm like, fuck, did I fuck my life up, or what did I do? And I'm like, guys, stream my fucking song so I don't feel this way.
stream the songs at least 4 times. I can get $1 off of
Yeah,
that, and then we split
yeah,
that dollar,
yeah.
please.
Please, before you go to fucking bed, put it on loop. Thank
Spotify,
you.
put it on the get the algo going.
Yeah, dude. Trust me. Yeah, that's where I stand. But yeah, I guess at the end of the day, I did fucking drop out of college to be a musician.
That's good. That's good. Are you happy with it? Are you
You know what? I am happy with it.
you're creating
I
music that
have,
people relate to?
yeah. I've probably had a lot more different life experiences doing this than if I would have stayed fucking home. You know, for sure. I'll give myself that.
There you go.
So I
You're
am
golden,
happy.
Ed. You're golden, dude.
Yeah.
You're right where you need to be.
Like, yeah, you're right. I do. I am right where I need to be.
And not at Tommy's. So, that's
Yeah,
finding
you're
crack
right.
pipes, dude.
I am not a Tommy's finding crack pipes. So we are leveling up in this shit.
There you go. When you look back on the early days of the band now, do you feel like, yeah, this all that shit needed to happen in order to be where we are right now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think so. It's been a very slow growth, but it's been growth regardless. So I'm not. I don't feel like I'm like, I guess, fucking like I'm chasing it. Like I'm. I guess it doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time right now. You know, it feels like I'm still working towards the final goal. And
Which is
yeah,
to own a Tommy's, or
to own my own Tommies, exactly.
sick.
Own a
Yes.
Tommies, fucking sell crack pipes out of the Tommies.
Yeah.
That would be,
Yeah.
you know, just invest all my money, dude,
Yeah, that's
into
what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to
into
be
crypto.
diversifying, liquefying, all this stuff. Yes. You buy the Tommies, you buy the crack, or at least the pipes, sell those pipes. People use them in your and they're using them in your bathroom. That's another
Yeah,
that's just free
yeah,
money. Yeah.
yeah. You got to take advantage of your clientele. You know, not everyone that goes in there is gonna have to buy a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You know.
You have to accommodate all.
Yeah.
What were you listen to or early on? Let's say even in high school before the band, what were you? What was in heavy rotation for you,
Damn,
music
dude,
wise?
I was listening to a lot of Phoenix, dude. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Phoenix, fuck the drums, you know, Tokyo Police Club, whole lot of indie shit, and then a whole lot of emo shit too. I was like really into Taking Back Sunday and like My Chemical Romance, and dude, I you know everything from dude. I don't know. I guess that yeah, heavy rotation of a lot of fucking indie and like I guess like the what the big indie artists are nowadays, like a whole lot of that, you know.
Good
And I
deal.
thought I was the shit, dude. Trust
Cause
me.
you were this shit, dude.
I
You're
was
you're
trying
you're
to
in high
gatekeep.
school.
I was trying to gatekeep them and shit, but I just know I was like, they were still massive. Like they're already massive.
Like,
I was trying
nah,
to
dude.
gatekeep this. I was trying to gatekeep the fucking Strokes, and you know, Julian Casablancas is on SNL and shit.
You know about that, dude. You don't need.
You know.
It's just for the people who do know.
Yeah, yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
Saturday Night Live.
yeah. Like
9 years,
so,
man. 9 years
yeah, man.
of
Yeah, dude.
gatekeeping. No, nine,
Nine,
9.
no, dude. I'm at 25 years of gatekeeping music,
Good,
dude.
dude. Keep it in there. I got some links to send you, man. There's
There
some
we go.
there's some some hitters that people don't know about. Arctic Monkeys, dude. Have you heard those
Oh
guys?
yeah, dude.
I'm gonna bleep it out, but yeah.
Super small indie band, dude.
I'm about to come up, dude. About to come
Yeah,
up right now.
I think they're about to come up.
Yeah. Well,
They
I
might
might.
blow up, dude. Yeah,
Who knows? We'll see. No, 9 years. 9 years of doing the band.
yeah, dude. It's been it's been it's been a ride. It's been fun, and I just wanted to take this time to say we're breaking up. No, I'm
Oh,
just playing.
damn. I mean, 9 years.
Yeah. You could use that as the title,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Just as a little lure. Like what? And
Yeah, yeah,
then it's
yeah,
like, oh, they just talk about finding crack pipes in a Tommy. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll be a
um,
nice treat.
yeah, just that's a little taste, a little teaser. Yeah,
Yeah,
put that
you
out
just want to
earlier
see
in the week.
everyone's skipping through this shit.
Yeah. Pretty huge, dude. People skip, man, and I don't get that view count.
You know,
So don't skip this.
you're
Let
like,
this
make sure you
autoplay.
put it on loop, put it on loop.
Put it on loop. 9 years though. Does it
Yeah,
feel the
man.
same now as it did then, or vice
Now,
versa? However you want to
now
look at it.
now I feel like I have to go all out now. 'Cause I'm like, I spent 9 years, dude. I gotta do something, you know. I can't, I gotta bring it all. Before it was like, it was just a thing to do, man. It was just a joke. It was fun. It was just a fun thing to do with your friends. And now I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should try to take it seriously because I have spent a lot of time doing this. So, but at the end, if I, fuck it. If I don't make profit off of this, and it was fun, then I have the experience. So I'm not
You do have that.
also
That's just that's true. No matter what you said, I spent 9 years doing this,
yeah,
and
yeah,
in your broadcasting school, that's always you can always go back to doing that.
yeah, yeah. I'm planning on I had a little podcast for a bit too, and
Yes, yeah.
I
What was
want to.
what was the name of that thing, by the
It
way?
was
Again,
called the Gangster Penis Podcast, and I took every episode down. But yeah, I wiped it off the face of Earth. Um, but I kind of want to reset and start over, and yeah, I'm probably with by the end of the year, hopefully we have something.
from the
You know,
Gangster Penis Podcast.
yeah, I think I've changed the name because I don't think it was coming up.
I mean, yeah, they're trying to censor you, but you say
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, I'm the gatekeeper. I will say what is shown.
You are Google.
Gangster Penis Podcast. Yeah, keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, it won't be called that. You'll see. You'll see. If you
It's,
follow
it's
us, if you follow the
something
curves, I'll post something on there.
there you go. There you go. Keep up to date with it. But that is your name on Instagram.
That is my name
Gangster
on Instagram.
Penis.
That is that is my IG handle. It's been my IG handle since the start of IG, I think. So I feel like I can't change it anymore.
Where did the name come from?
Uh, I don't fucking know. It was one of those things where, so my I think I remember actually it was I was eating tacos with my homie Fabian, and he had just changed his Instagram handle to Ravioli Boy, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get a good one now, and I just fucking out of nowhere I was like, how about Gangster Penis, and that's what happened. That I literally don't know what came to my brain, but that's yeah, that's been my handle for as long as I can remember.
I like it. It has a certain ring to it.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, no underscores,
Yeah,
we got that.
that's early on. That's straight across. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, actually, I tried to make an account on something and somebody had taken it. I was kind of pissed, but
Yeah.
it could have totally just been me for not remembering that I had made that account. That's well, I don't think anyone would fucking want that name.
Who knows? They're like, oh, that's a sweet name. I gotta get
Yeah,
that. Gangsterpenis.com,
yeah,
Gangsterpenis mugs, all this good stuff. Just
yeah,
branding it.
yeah. Somebody took the High Curbs at name from TikTok before we could make one, which is pretty funny. I thought.
Dope.
So yeah, it was pretty funny. That had never happened to us.
How often do you think that like bands like alter their names just because that was the one that's on Instagram? I feel like that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like,
Yeah,
oh, it's like socks with like 2 zeros, like CKS, like, and it's like, why is it the name? It's just because, oh,
yeah,
it was available on Instagram.
yeah. That for sure happens. I think before the High Curbs, we wanted to call ourselves Narkill, and there was already a band called Narkill. But I think we went on Bandcamp. That was like the first thing we checked. Yeah. Like that. So if you're making a
Nar
band, you
Kill.
gotta make sure you fucking there's not a band with that same name.
Yeah, check that. Be on the lookout for it because there might be one, but hey, who says that they can't be two gangster
I do.
penises?
I
Oh,
do.
okay.
I'm the gatekeeper of that, dude.
Ed says there can't be, so there can't be. That's just those are the rules. Gotta abide by them. I don't know. That's just
You
the
gotta
way
check Bandcamp, bro.
I'll see you at camp, dude. I'll see you at band
Yeah,
camp.
see a Bandcamp.
Yeah. And the High Curbs, where did that name come from? It was I mean, early on you said that you guys got that. Yeah, I mean, after of course Narco, which is, don't get me wrong, sick name.
Yeah, yeah. Uh Dude, there's a like flood curbs over here in Chino, and they're really high. So I think we were just driving by them and we're like, what about the high curbs? And yeah, it just kind of stuck, you know.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
it's just that simple. There's not like a huge fucking deep meaning behind it.
That's pretty
It's
deep
very
though, dude.
literal, and then I guess now it is right because that's where we started, and none of us fucking live in Chino anymore, but that's still the name of the band. So
And you guys were big skaters, right?
yeah, yeah,
So you guys
that
were
was
slapping these
that's right.
the hikers.
No, no, that's ironic. We didn't even fucking skate the high groups because they were really high, and then they were in front of like people's homes, so we couldn't just wax them or anything.
People love skating from their homes. I mean,
You
that's
know?
that's just everybody loves that all the time. Private businesses, private residencies, people love skating in front of them or inside of them. So
Yeah, if you
kids,
guys didn't know,
yeah,
everybody loves skateboarders, especially churches.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, bring your alcohol with you and just have a good time, right?
That's right.
That's right.
You're
I mean, like,
correct.
you have skaters outside of your mansion right now, right? They're
That's
just skating.
correct. That's correct. I
Because
don't know if you
the
guys
high
hear
curbs are
those.
doing well. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I just let everyone skate my pool, my
Wow, dude.
Olympic sized pool.
Did you drain it? That's a while. It's a while to get to the other side. But skating, how often did skating play a part in the music that you guys are making?
It did for good good amount of years, just because it was another way for us to hang out. But and later on, like, now, dude, trust me, dude, I want to go away from all that shit just because I don't know. I almost feel cringe. Like I hate when people like write about us and they're like skate punk. I'm like, bro, I don't even skate anymore.
You're a
Yeah,
snowboarder now, right? You
dude,
like
I
snowboarding?
am a big ski guy. I am in a bowling league. I make cocktails, dude. I don't need to be
Yeah, I'm
included
a
as a
mixologist.
skate punk.
I'm a bowler. I'm everything but a skater.
Yeah,
But skate punks,
yeah,
that
yeah.
you guys like kind of like started that. That's cool, man. That's really
No,
good. You
I
guys are
wouldn't say we
getting into
started
it.
it, but I think people just kind of fucking found it easier to, I guess, call us that. But
Yeah,
fuck,
you guys are the
fuck it,
founders
dude.
of it. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
so easy to just say that.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm
It
like,
flows off
yeah,
the
dude.
tongue real well.
Um, yeah. Have you guys seen Alberto, dude? That guy's got the best fucking skate tricks ever, dude. Like
Sure.
best skater in the band.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He's not playing Magic the Gathering, you goddamn nerds. He's out there
No,
skateboarding people's backyards
he's
in
fucking
their
shredding it.
pools.
He's Lord's Dogtown. All right. There's
Yeah,
no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're hopping fences.
yep. We're
Skate punk
draining
stuff.
pools. You know, we're not
Training them.
letting them know, dude. We're yeah. Come on, man.
You know. Yeah.
You guys should already know this. We're skate punks.
Skate punk legends. High curbs. When did you stop
But
skating? When was the like? All right,
I,
I'm done
I,
skating.
I was like, I started skate. I have like fucking seasons where I'm like, I'm gonna start skating again, and then every like couple of years, and then maybe a year ago, I tried it again, and it was fun for about 2 months, and then I ate shit, and I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not for me anymore. I thought I was gonna be one of those old guys skating like till I was fucking like 55 with their fucking grandchildren and whatnot. But no way. I I just don't have fun with it anymore. It's fucking it sucks sucking at skateboarding.
You don't even go cruising. You're just like, nope, that's it. I'm done. Back to
Nah,
bowling.
yeah, yeah. No, no. I'll stay away from it. The whole scene is cool though. Don't get me wrong. You know, I still keep up with it and whatnot. But
Yeah, being a founder of it, you kind of have to stick with it.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, yeah. Owning fucking 5 companies in the industry, you know, you kind of have to
Wow.
stay on top of it.
Five
Six
now.
now,
Oh,
six now.
six.
If
Wow.
you know, by the time this podcast is out, probably 7.
Wow,
You
man.
know
That's
what I mean?
you're jumping in, but you got the cash to do it.
Yeah,
And that's just from
yeah.
Bandcamp. So,
Just you know,
make sure you buy those
guys.
tracks.
Yeah, all to all the young listeners, you know, rock and roll does pay the bills. So start a rock band and
Quit school,
yeah, quit
start a rock
school. Drop
band.
yeah, please drop out of school. You don't need that. You know, look at me. I'm
Doctor right
headlining the
there.
Roxy. You're not. By the way, buy tickets because they're not doing too great.
Yeah. What's the date on that, by the way? When is that happening?
September 18th. So I'm not sure if this will be out by then. But
September 18th.
September. Yeah, yeah.
It will be now. I'll make sure. But and is that with Dante
Awesome.
Elefante, right?
That is with Dante Elefante. Yeah,
Man, he's killer. That
yeah,
band's
yeah.
killer. You guys are killer. That's gonna be a great show, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's funny. I found Dante Elefante at this music festival called Lollapalooza.
Mhm.
Like Lollipop Records thing they threw at the
Oh
Echo
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good guy
I
Wyatt
went.
Blair. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been on the podcast. Ed, come on, dude.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
I knew that.
yeah.
Come on, man.
I know you do your research, man. Yeah,
We have a company together, dude. Come on.
yeah.
You
Of
should have
course.
known that.
Yeah, conglomerate. Sure. Continue.
Yeah, no, I found them. I saw them there. They were playing the outside stage, and I was like, "Holy fuck, dude! They were so good." And I was a fan of them. And then eventually, I booked a show at the Smell, and I had them play. So that was the last time I played with those guys at the Smell in like 2016, I
Oh
believe.
wow.
So yeah, that I was yeah, kind of pretty cool that we were gonna play in LA now in a way bigger room,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be sick.
Wow. That that's gonna be. Where can the people find the tickets for that?
The link will be on our Instagram bio. It's on our website.
Awesome. And that's
Yeah,
thehighcurbs.com.
yes,
Okay,
that's
cool.
right.
So be sure to go click the link for that, and that's gonna be a great show.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna say it like it already happened, like it's a legendary one. Ed, man, that show was crazy, dude. I don't
Mhm.
know how you guys did it, but you guys brought like
I
the house show aspect into the venue. That's
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
yeah, and yeah, that the bat that I ate on stage was definitely. I didn't think the bat was even gonna be there that night.
That
So
was wild. Yeah, somebody just shut
I
the door and it just kind of stayed in it. That was
yeah, and so
crazy.
I
Ringo
just
Starr
caught
hanging
it.
out.
I caught it from I caught it from its wings, and I just took a nice nibble of it
Yeah.
and threw it back to the crowd. And then
How tasty was it?
here
Brain
comes
nectar.
Elon Musk. Here comes Elon Musk. He's oh my god. He just gave me a Tesla.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I saw him poking around there, and you got Ringo Starr hanging out in the back, and
Hmm.
yeah, you get all this stuff. It's pretty crazy. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, and Kanye actually signed us that night too. So
that's wild, dude.
yeah, it was a great night at the Roxy. I'll tell you that
And
right
you're
now.
playing SNL, right? I mean, like that's
Well,
crazy.
it's not announced yet, so you might want to cut that out.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll bleep it. Mad TV. How about that? We'll just put Mad TV in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
middle of that.
yeah, yeah. And Seth Meyers was also there. I think he wants us on his show. So
That's a pretty odd call right there, dude. Seth Meyers.
I didn't think he was gonna be there, dude.
I feel like nobody watches this show, but that's crazy. That's crazy that Seth Meyers is there in out here
Yeah,
in
yeah.
California.
He think he was on vacation or something.
Oh,
Just
okay, cool. Yeah, that
I
makes
was
sense.
walking, down Sunset, and
Seth,
boom,
Seth Meyers. Seth Meyers, man. Yeah. The
there he is.
the weekend update now with late night with Seth Meyers.
Oh, and the weekend was there. Actually, after his he had to cancel his SoFi date. Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to get a drink at the Roxy, so
sure to
he caught a
help his
little bit of
throat.
our set. Yeah, he caught a
Mhm.
little bit of our set. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, because he heard, he's like, oh hey, you lost your voice a lot, Ed, back in the days
yeah,
like playing house shows. How do I do it? And you're like, let me just fucking tell you.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's but I don't want to give away the recipe here, but
No, because that'd be going against gatekeeping, which
exactly.
that's not what we do
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Not for the high curbs. No
yeah.
way.
I'll give them a hint. It has to do a little bit with bat blood.
All right, that's
So
enough. That's enough. Dude. That's
that's
that's that. I'm gonna have to edit that part out. That's
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. Cut that. You give away too much.
Get it. No, Roxy, September 18th. That's a Sunday.
That is a Sunday.
Sunday. That's gonna be
To all
good, dude.
my fellow Christians, come
After you
to night service.
after you talking about Black Sabbath and whatnot. That's real nice, Ed, dude. Real
Yep,
nice.
we're for the people, everyone.
Except the bats. But besides them,
Mhm.
is it the next one? That's the last show that you guys have booked for right now.
That is all I could give away right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So go to that, and in the meantime, to keep up to date with everything, the high curves on Instagram, no underscores or anything like that, right?
No, because we've been here since the beginning, and you
Just
haven't.
Gangster
because
penis. Yeah.
yeah,
Just more
yeah.
like that.
If you have an underscore number, you're not a true fan.
Oh man. Oh. That's gonna hurt a lot of hearts, man.
But if you do have underscores and numbers, then there's a place for you.
Yeah, just not at a high curb show, right? That's what you're saying.
Well, I would say yes, because our tickets are still not doing great for the Roxy. So please buy a ticket if you have numbers and underscores. But thank you.
Go buy those tickets. No, that's me. That's me. Tremendous show. And the highcurbs.bandcamp.com. Is it the one?
That is the one that we don't use anymore, but you could still find some old music on that. Yes.
Where's the best place people can go support you right now?
You want to go to any streaming site like that you pay for or is free, and then just put us on loop, baby.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Apple.
please just put us on loop.
YouTube.
It won't hurt.
That's true. That's true. It's only going to help your wallet. It's not going to hurt anything else. All right. Good deal. And merch, is there merch available somewhere on
we
on
are
the high
terrible with merch, so but we are planning to open our merch shop probably by the end before Christmas, because I know people always ask for fucking gifts. We always end up getting emails from your parents saying, where could I get a shirt? And then I have to break their heart and say, I'm sorry, I don't feel like shipping your shirt out.
Yeah. My mom's getting pretty sad about it. So okay. It's Christmas time.
Yep.
I thought turn out the mic for a second. Yeah, okay, so that'll be up. So
yeah,
and this will all be disclosed through the Instagram. That's at the Hikers. That's the best place, right? All right.
Yep. Follow us on TikTok. We post a lot of nothing on there too.
Yeah, but what's his TikTok under? It ain't the
it ain't the Hikers. Yeah, somebody.
No.
By the way, if you have that name, keep it. It's just
keep it. It's yours.
It's just at Hikers. No, on TikTok.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Right. Rad. So there's some sick content on there, skate clips and whatnot, bowling league stuff. That makes all of the stuff that we're talking about, cartography, perhaps. Everything that you're into, that's on there at Hikers.
Yeah, we also do great food reviews.
Great food reviews too, whatever. It's something there for everybody. Your mom, your dad, yourself, whomever. All right. Ed, what else are we missing, dude? What else you got to promote?
That's all I got, dude. That's all I got.
All right.
Yeah.
September 18th at the Roxy.
Thank you.
It's gonna be good. Ed, you're the man. Thank you, sir. Did you see the mic slipped right there right when we were done? It was holding on.
See. That's how good you are. It
was like this. Yeah, I took a class. For this podcasting class. Thank you so much, Ed. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. Go buy those tickets, stream those songs, help out the guys from Chino, right?
That's right.
The East. All right. Ed, you're the man. Thank you, dude.
Thank you, brother.